So jumping right in, we're going to start by covering our eyebrows. I like to apply the glue stick in a circular formation against the grain, gets it all in there. And then once we've done that, then we comb it out and up to get rid of the excess and just make sure that it's going flat against our skin. Don't worry if it doesn't go completely flat the first time, because we're going to do it 100 more times afterwards. All right, now I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever foundation stick. Blend, 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 blend. Don't forget the ears, because, you know, the whole thing needs to match, and don't forget the neck either. All right, now I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills medium palette for cream contour, and we're just going to shave in those cheekbones and shave down the jaw. And then we're going to contour the nose. Don't worry about all these lines being so harsh, because you blend it out and, you know, it's kind of like just the illusion. And then we're going to go in with our second layer of glue stick. And wipe away the excess there. Okay, now we're going to blend the contour down. Get that all nice and on fleek. All right, this is very, very important and very strategic how we do the nose. And I guess I didn't like the way that I did it. I think I wanted to do a darker contour, actually, because I was like, I want a really nice chiseled nose. So, okay, so we're blending that down. And now I'm going to put in a bit of color on my cheeks. Just blend that out. Just gives it a little bit of subtle life. Okay, then we're going in with our third layer of glue. Yes, we do a lot of layers of glue because we want it to be really smooth. And okay, now we're going in with the lightest color of the light palette from the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. Hit all those high points, get that nose, get those cheekbones. Not cheekbones, but whatever, the apples of my cheeks or whatever, under the eyes, the cupid's bow, blend that out, blend, 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 blend. God, this is lightning speed. Oh gosh, and now our fourth layer of glue, and as you can see, I'm licking it, and that's a little trick that I learned from watching Trixie Mattel. Oh, okay, and oh, never mind, I don't have enough time to explain that. We're gonna cover the brows, cover them with the powder. I'm just using a powder that I got from Priceline, which is just like a pharmacy. They call it chemist there, but it's a pharmacy in Australia. Very inexpensive. You don't have to always spend like $1 million on everything, you know. I think Matthew Anderson once said, like, anything that leaves a mark, we can make it work. Okay, now that I've covered the brows, I'm going in on the top half of the face. Yes, we're bringing in the darkness, making that face look all nice and small and rounded. Okay, I'm blending that out. Yes, look at myself, model. Yes, then we're going to put in the high points now. Yeah. We're going to powder that in. Powder, 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 powder. Okay, now we're going to start bringing some color to the face. I like to start with like this orangey color. And then I kind of build it up from there, because I think that's always good to like kind of give your face more dimension. Building with like a lighter color and then darkening it. It's all about, you know, giving the face some dimension. All right, so we're carving in the cheekbones with the darker. Now we're going to shave that nose down. I actually dip into a Kat Von D eyeshadow palette because I don't really like using like super, super dark colors on the nose. It usually can like look really severe, but it's all dependent on what you're doing. Whether you're painting for, you know, the camera or day drag or the stage, it's all very different. And now I'm just finishing off the nose with a bit of highlight. Now I'm dipping into this e.l.f. blush palette, which is actually really nice. I actually really enjoy the colors. And I kind of dip into every color on the palette. Make a little custom color there. Okay, now everybody stop talking. The brows are very, very important, and it can make or break a look. So I need to concentrate, so just keep it down. Keep it down, everybody. The worst is over. Okay, now we're gonna fill in the end points there. And then I actually fill it in with a MAC gel liner pot. You know, I probably shouldn't usually do a black brow, but this is all that I had at the minute, so I just kind of had to work with what I had. So we're just filling those brows in, making them all nice and full. And then here I put on a blue MAC pencil thinking it was black, and that was my mistake. So now I'm actually going in with a brown just to give a bit more dimension and create a little bit of realness. You know, I don't know how well that's gonna go. Okay, so now I'm dipping into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I didn't show you what color it is, but it's one of the lighter ones. And then I was like, oh, I forgot. I need to, clean up these brows a little bit, make the lines really nice and, clean. And also highlight that brow bone, so to speak, give it some dimension. All right, so now I'm continuing with the eyes. I'm putting in this rust color, and I'm focusing it kind of on the outer corners to kind of deepen the socket and all that. I'm really liking this kind of like, oh, I haven't slept in days kind of look. So anything that's like a little bit like heroin chic, a little bit like I haven't slept, I've been doing drugs all night. Yeah, that's the kind of look that I'm going for. You gotta stay on brand with these things. Now we're just gonna go in again with a brown, kind of deepen the colors. It's all about gradiating these colors. I think now we're going in with black. Is that black? I can't tell. No, I think we're still on brown. Yes, still on brown, modeling. And we're gonna intensify the rust color a bit more. And oh yeah, I forgot to set that brow bone with powder, so I did that. Okay, now we're going on with black. Deepening the colors. We need to create dimension and make those eyes look big, darling. I'm kind of making the eye extend out a little bit more because we want big, beautiful anime eyes because we're like cartoon characters. Okay, now I'm dipping into that light cream palette, and I'm just going into my inner corner to kind of make the eye widen. Oh, yes. And then here is my attempt at creating a cut crease, but not like so severe. I just kind of wanted to do something special. So, I'm just blending that shit out and continuing to model and continuing to feel myself. And yes, here we go. Yes, gaga. And I thought, I should maybe do a liner. So I'm dipping into that gel pot again. And, I'm going to be frank, these are not even at all. One, as you can see, this one's like going straight up to the gods, instead of like out and all of that. But, oh well. It's going to be covered by lashes anyway, so it doesn't matter. I put on my mascara. Now we're lining the lips. I like to create the shape first, and then I fill in the kind of outer corner, I guess, to create some depth and dimension. Yes, and I'm doing a really good job of covering the camera. And here we go in with just some cheapo liquid lipstick. It's not Jeffree Star, okay? It's Australis. Australis? I don't know. Ah, yes, and now it's time for lashes. Let me tell you something. If you think that you look pretty before the lashes, you're not doing drag until you get the lashes on. So you need to get those lashes on, and then it's like, bam, now I'm doing drag. Now I'm pretty. So, until you put lashes on, you're not really living. Deepening the eyes a little bit more, finishing touches. Yes, gaga. And here we are. That is the finished look. Alright, so that was it. That was the tutorial. I hope that everybody enjoyed it. This is my first time really kind of filming one of these things, so, you know, bear with me. I hope that everybody found this helpful. I've gotten a lot of requests about how I do my face. So yeah, this is kind of the process that I have created for myself. I've garnered a lot of information from many different queens, from Drag Race and then just from my travels in Australia. So there's been a lot to learn. In no way is this the right way to do drag. There's really no right way. There's, you know, certain ways to lay down the foundation, but, you know, it's all about working with what you have. So this is what I find kind of is my best, pretty, just basic face. So yeah, I hope that everybody enjoyed it and found it helpful and was able to learn something, because that's the most important thing, is to learn. Oh, another thing, this wig, this is the first wig that I've ever styled. First and only, really. It's a pretty easy technique, actually. So, I'm actually probably gonna do a video on this as well. So, stay tuned for that. If you aren't already, follow me on Instagram, because that's kind of like my holy grail. That's like where I put most of my shit. I'm not really into Facebook. Not into it. Instagram is the way to go, and you can find me at faSEANable. faSEANable. Get it? I hope that everybody enjoyed the tutorial, and that I hope that I see you back here. Feel free to like this video, subscribe, you know, you guys know. You're all seasoned YouTube watchers. I mean, you get the drill. So, anyways, I hope that I see you guys in the next one. Alright, see you!